I'd like to welcome everybody to the Darien Town Board meeting, year-end meeting on December 30th, 2020. Please rise for the pledge of the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alice,
We usually wait till the January.
want to read that? Yeah, that'd be perfect. We'll do that then. First, I have a resolution for 3 budget transfers. First one, from A1990.4, that's contingency, to A1320.4, audit and accounting, the amount of $116.04, thus reducing contingency. I have one for highway fund from D5110.4, general repairs, to D5110.1, personal services, the amount of $2,195.80, thus reducing the general repairs. From D5130.4, total machinery contractual, to D513.1, machinery personnel services, $22,048.50, thus reducing machinery contractual. I make that in the form of a motion.
I'll second that motion.
Motion and seconded, discussion. Now, these were 3 of them that we found, the line items were out of whack. We're trying to clean up what we can. There might be another 1 or 2 coming in January, but we think we've got them all pretty much covered. We did well with our budget. We had not a lot of revenue. We were off on our revenue by quite a bit, but by the things that we did throughout the year to reduce some spending and to hold some line items, and with Neil's help on his end, we were able to make the budget look halfway decent. So that being said, these are just dollar line items. The only thing that we did steal was $116 from contingency. Other than that, they're all in the budget, but then just different line items. So, okay. Any other questions, discussion? Clerk, call the roll.
Steve,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tim,
Yes.
Dave.
Yes.
First notification. First town board meeting, organizational meeting is Wednesday, January 6th, 2021 at 7:30 p.m. at the Darien Town Hall. I've received from the town attorney the retainer letter. He wishes me to sign to keep on record with them. It's my intention to keep them if that is the intent of this board. Discussion on it. Is everyone okay with Dave DiMattio's office working for the town?
Yes.
Jerry, I know you're out there. Are you have any complaints or anything to say about that? I mean, he
I
works with you
thoroughly
too.
enjoy working with our town attorney.
Okay.
I'm very effective.
So if you would, I am going to make a motion to authorize the supervisor to sign the letter of intent with the attorney.
I'll
Retainer.
second that.
The motion and second and discussion. Clerk, call the roll.
Steve,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
Tim,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Now, last year, so this year, the real property update is scheduled for this year, for 2021. Was supposed to happen last year. We put it off for 1 year because of COVID. That being said, we have a few preliminary numbers. Darien Lakes never got reduced last year. They pulled full amount last year. This year they're asking for a reduction because of no opening at all last year. And remember, I'm filling you guys in. There's really nothing we can do about this. This is all up to the assessor on this, okay? They want to adjust approximately $20 million down, and then next year come back at it, rising. That's what their offer is. The assessor's got it in, she's trying to do some numbers with it, trying to keep us out of court with it, but her last decision is gonna be her final decision, so. And she will kind of let us know what she's thinking, but for right now, that's what they're asking for a reduction. This is built not only on property, remember, rides are not part of it, it's just the building and the land, and income. It's derived because of income. So when you have no income, it takes and cuts the legs out from underneath the tripod that this thing's built. Go ahead.
How does that affect us, Steve, with respect to having a town tax this year?
Okay, so they paid on the town tax this year. Preliminary going through this, because now it's a 4-year adjustment on the property. What we're going to drop is going to be made up with the overall assessment on the rest of the town. So it's gonna be hardly any show this year, this summer. Next year's tax bills, how's that? So, and that would have happened anyways. So that being said, trying to keep you in the loop on it. That's what they're asking for. They're asking through the, and again, it's always through the assessor. It's not through us. So, we don't get to say too much about this other than if she is going to fight it, then we have to discuss on how we're going to pay for it. Because no one's going to help us. Okay? That's where we're at. I don't know where she's going to end up. That's what they were asking. She's got to try and figure out some numbers to figure out where it could be. So, but again, remember, it's built on 3 principles. It's income, it's land, and it's buildings, not the rides. So the rides are not part of assessed value because they can be taken down and moved. So that being said, when you take one part of it out of it, that's a big chunk, and they do have a fight. You know, legal standing, I guess, for that point. So the state will not help us on it. Just to let you know,
The county doesn't help.
no, no one's going to help. That's ours. So, also, I got a letter from the court system. 2019A of the Uniform Justice Court Act requires towns and villages justice annually provide their court records and dockets to the auditing board of the town. Such records should be examined and the fact be entered into the minutes of the board proceedings. They are requesting that we have our audit for fiscal year ending 2020 by March 1st.
So is that the one we do?
That's the one you guys do, yes.
All right, so, okay. We didn't do it last year, so we'll just do it now.
And actually, if you didn't do last year, that was for 19.
But we didn't do it because I was under the impression that since we are audited by the accounting firm.
Unfortunately, we are audited by the accounting firm,
Right.
but they don't break it out
Okay,
as part of this requirement.
okay,
So what they're actually asking for is for us to do the audit, look through it, and then do a motion in the board that we've audited the court records.
okay.
We still do the auditing of the town records that includes the justice court. So it's all been audited by a professional, but yet they still need to see us do a motion, okay? So if we could, in January, could we make some time to do, and they're gonna have records for both 19 and 20 done now. So we can do both of them if we want it right, okay? Just get a hold of, yes,
Okay, we'll do.
Thank you. And then if we can get it done in January, we'll deal with it in February, and I'll send both of them off, and we'll be qualified again. But again, remember, there's always somebody else looking over your guy's shoulder, because if they do find something, they will notify us, so, okay?
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, I make a motion that we accept the Darien Historian's record for the year.
I'll second that.
Discussion on the motion? You should have seen a letter she typed up for us. Clerk, call the roll.
That was you, Tim, right?
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Tim,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
Okay. Resolution to authorize the town clerk to dispose of laptops and towers as listed with Lincoln Archives, to destroy and certify for $175.
Second.
that was you, Mike?
Yes.
Discussion? Clerk, call the roll.
Steve,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tim,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
maybe one sort of like that without any price for Neil to get rid of the stuff on the first page.
I don't think you need a resolution for that.
It's all broken printers and stuff, and then,
No, it's just a
okay,
resolution to institute a penalty on pilot program late payments. 5% first month and 1% each additional month thereafter. Work okay? Sound okay? I don't have a second.
Oh, I'll second.
thank you, Tim.
Discussion. Clerk, call roll.
Steve,
Yes.
Tim,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
Okay. Alice, would you read the abstract, please?
Sure, general fund claims 312 through 336 for $16,130.60. Highway claim 153 through 172 for $44,363.01. And sewer district number 1, claim 103 through 110 for $44,778.51.
Make a motion that we pay the bills according to the abstract as written, as read by Comfort.
I'll second it.
Motion on the floor and second, the discussion. Clerk, call the roll.
Mike,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
Tim,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes. Okay. You have 2 cash reports?
Yes. Make a motion that we accept the supervisor's cash report for the month of October 2020, and also accept the supervisor's cash report for the month of November 2020.
I'll second that.
We have a motion on the floor and seconded to accept the cash reports. Discussion. Let me tell you what happened in October. Key Bank lost our statements. So we couldn't do the record files on the counts until we had them. So that took only about 4 days of my life to try to get those straightened out. But we do have them now, and so we should be all set to go in the future. Anything else? Clerk, call the roll.
Mike,
Yes.
Tim,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
Steve.
Yes. Anything else?
Yes, and we'll go out tomorrow.
You're just a happy person. I make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second that.
Motion, we pass out the chocolate.
Is that an all aye?
All ayes.
I'm sorry.
I heard all ayes.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New
Happy New
Year.
Year. Should be going, right? I'm open.
Yeah.
And we know it, we know we've been through.
We have no major elections after February 5th.
That'll be the house, in there.